Talking about how Salesforce transforms the employee journey from the candidate experience through onboarding, life changes, organizational learning, and managing their development. What you will see is a custom demo showcasing a potential solution that can be rapidly custom built on Salesforce. This is not a productized out-of-the-box application from Salesforce. Salesforce helps take HR and employee engagement to the next level for connected candidates and employees. Rachel is a recruiter at Cirrus. No matter where she is, she has access to the recruiting process in real time. All she has to do is pull out her phone and open her Salesforce One recruiting mobile app from any mobile device. Rachel can be productive on the go because she has access to all of her candidate and recruiting data right in the palm of her hand. She can take a look at the list of candidates as well as dashboard components that helps her understand where candidates are coming from. While viewing her dashboards, she notices that she has a notification by looking at the upper right-hand corner. It's a request from Mindy Davis, a manager Rachel supports. Mindy wants Rachel to start hiring for a new position. She looks at the request. She can see all the pertinent information to help her recruit for the position. She accepts the request and starts the process. Rachel is able to take action on a business process now without having to wait until she gets into the office. Rachel takes a look at the candidate list from her recruiting app. It provides a consolidated list of her candidates based on predefined variables that are pertinent to Rachel. She sees that there is a new referral that she hasn't talked to yet. Eric Jones. She clicks on his name. She can go to the feed on Eric's record and see his resume that was provided by Ross Brown. Rachel decides to call Eric. He picks up and she tells him about the job opening and the referral. She can capture her call notes and feedback by clicking on the Start Interview action. She can even capture her feedback about Eric. She captures information that is important for the entire hiring team. When she hits Submit, the system will notify Mindy that the interview process has started and that Eric is a candidate she should speak to. A week later, Rachel opens her recruiting app and takes a look at the feedback on Eric from the interview team. Everyone loves him. She notices the hiring manager, Mindy, even comments to move forward with him. Rachel selects the Extend Offer action, fills in the details, and hits Submit. An offer is generated for Eric and sent to him, and he accepts. Eric is set up as a new employee in Cirrus's HCM system, Workday, leveraging integration between Salesforce and the HR system of record. We started our journey with recruiting. Our recruiter had easy access to important applicant information right at her fingertips. Automation and 360-degree views of candidates provide efficiency into the entire process. Collaboration ensures that all staff involved in the process can easily identify the best talent. This results in higher quality hires, faster time to hire, and more productive recruiters. Eric receives an email with a link to the SF1 pre-hire application. Eric doesn't have to wait until his start date to engage with Cirrus. The pre-hire app provides him with immediate access to get ready for his first day. Cirrus gets to engage with him even before he starts, creating a great first impression. Eric is set up to be successful right from day one. It's now Eric's first day. He doesn't have to wait for his computer to start his onboarding process. He can access his onboarding plan right from his mobile device. He can now directly proceed to his 30-day plan. Eric accesses his onboarding app and gets right to work. And this isn't just a list of activities. Eric has easy access to all the necessary forms, systems, and knowledge he needs to complete these activities. For example, his first assignment is to view the Cirrus corporate video, and the link takes him right to YouTube. As he completes each task, he can use the interactive checklist to keep track of what's left to be completed on the plan. And after a few days, when he clicks on the progress link, he sees that he's already making great progress. And so can Mindy. He clicks on the recognition page and sees that he has received a badge for completing the pre-work. This real-time feedback really encourages him to tackle the 30-day plan that's been laid out for him. With onboarding, new hires have great tools to drive performance and efficiency into the onboarding process. Our employee engagement platform talks with the HR systems you have today to drive automation and speed into the hire process. Eric had immediate access to the tools and training he needs to be successful. And with mentoring built into the process, Eric is engaged from day one. Cirrus is able to provide an engaging self-help experience for Eric to find information he needs quickly. Eric has some benefits questions, so he goes to his HR community to ask questions. Eric's wife just had a baby, and he needs to add the new baby as a dependent onto his benefits. He navigates to the benefits topic tile and searches for articles to find out how. There are a couple of articles returned, but nothing that answers his specific question. He posts the question to the community. If he gets no response, he can later escalate this to a case that is routed to the benefits queue. Helen is an HR help desk specialist at Cirrus, focused on benefits questions. She accesses her HR engagement console, which has everything she needs to do. Helen takes a quick look at her dashboard and sees the benefits queue is filling. She had better get to work. Helen has only pushed cases that concern benefits. Helen has pushed the case from Eric about adding a dependent. She accepts the case. Helen sees a 360-degree view of the employee and case. This provides all the pertinent information that Helen needs to resolve the case, including real-time information from Workday, Cirrus's HR system of record, that pops into Helen's console. Through integration with Workday, she can see that Eric only has himself and his wife listed in his benefits. She now knows Eric must follow the procedure for adding the new dependent. She is automatically presented with relevant knowledge articles regarding benefits and dependents. She knows this will resolve Eric's question, so she attaches it to the case. Helen posts the article back to Eric via the post-article action. She is able to close the case very efficiently on the first call, and she is put back into the benefits channel as ready for the next interaction. The employee support journey ensures that employees are provided the tools to get personalized information and support for their issues. Employees like Eric have access to multiple channels to easily search and find answers as quickly as possible. Support agents like Helen can easily engage in the process, with integration to the HR tools that will empower them to quickly resolve any issues. This drives productivity for Helen and provides an effortless experience for all involved. Cirrus is able to provide a personalized, branded, and engaging experience to Eric through an employee community. Eric logs into this personalized community to see information important to Cirrus, as well as access things that are important to him. Eric just had one of his HR cases closed by Helen. He'd like to go see the status of his other cases. He clicks on the Help Desk tab on the left navbar. Here, Eric has access to all the cases he has logged. He can easily see where his cases are in the process. Eric also has access to all external apps that help him be productive from the Apps page. He has access to external apps like Concur, Workday, etc., which he can log into using Single Sign-On, SSO, directly from the community page. Cirrus Employee Community provides microsite and departmental site capability, so Eric has access to information on all the great things happening in the company. Eric is now able to review the Cirrus upcoming user conference site. Here, he can view the latest news, chatter feed, events, and photos. With a branded and personalized social internet, Eric had access to knowledge, information, and actionable items that are available at his fingertips. Eric has the tools to drive his productivity and keep him engaged in Cirrus. Eric can access training from anywhere using his Salesforce One Learning mobile app. He finds his My Training on the left-hand navigation and opens it. He sees the FY16 Security and Compliance training module that he needs to complete. He clicks it to initiate the learning program. Eric has access to all the details about the training that he needs. additional information about the course, the badge he'll earn once he completes it, as well as feedback from others who have completed this training. He starts the training. In the first section, the first learning activity is to view a video. It is required. He views the video and completes this step. The second learning activity is a task. It is optional. He goes ahead and accesses the security policy document on his phone and reads it. The system will automatically record that he has read this document. He has completed his learning activities and then sees there is a quiz. He takes the quiz and passes. Using Salesforce and the Salesforce One mobile app, Cirrus makes learning easy for Eric. He can access learning no matter where he is, enabling him to be productive on the go. With a learning journey, Eric can access learning no matter where he is, from his mobile device. He has easy personalized access to learning opportunities at Cirrus. Finally, badging is triggered to recognize his achievements, visible to all who are interested in Eric. Mindy has access to everything she needs to drive the performance and development of her team. From her mobile device, she reviews her manager coaching dashboard. She can understand how the team is performing against goals, how often they are engaged in coaching, and how they are performing against key initiatives. She can see that the team is on track. She notices a contest that has been running for a new product rollout. She notes that Ricky has been doing a great job and wants to recognize him for this. She then starts preparing for a coaching discussion with Eric. Mindy looks at Eric's profile to understand Eric's engagement in the organization. Mindy sees the great discussions he has been engaged with right from his feed, as well as any goals that he has been working on. He mentions that he wants to be promoted to a director position. She even notices that Eric has set a goal for this. Mindy spends some time discussing the options available to him, and to identify any future opportunities to him to make progress in his career. Using the Salesforce Performance Management solution, Mindy and Eric are able to easily collaborate on his development and identifies ways to help Eric grow within Cirrus. With performance management, Mindy had access to dashboards to easily understand team performance, development, and growth opportunities. Performance management can drive development discussions between Mindy and Eric. Mindy can easily see a profile of the great work that Eric has done, and Eric has tools to manage his career growth within the organization. With our HR and employee engagement platform, Salesforce enables HR to transform the employee experience. We provide a system of engagement that integrates with your existing HR system of record to transform every step of the employee experience and give employees a single platform to interact with your company across their entire journey.